Hey everybody, Lisa White here, Diamond Beachbody Coach and founding coach of Team Make It Work. And today I just want to talk about a typical day in the life of a Beachbody coach, me in particular. I know a lot of people often have the question about whether or not they have time to be a Beachbody coach because they're already busy with a lot of other things. And I want to tell you it's absolutely still possible. It's absolutely possible to work this coaching as a business for supplemental income or even a full-time income in just, I would say, about an hour and a half a day. And the reason I say that is because I have a power hour that is just business stuff, and then my half-hour workout, which I consider part of being a coach. So I'll just run you through my day. I have two kids, almost 10 and a 7-year-old, and they're both super involved in a lot of different things: piano, soccer, flag football, baseball, softball, what have you. And I work a full-time job outside of the home as well as a CFO. So what I do, I will just tell you right up front, not a morning person, don't like mornings. So that being said, I want this to work as a business, and so, with anything that you want, it's hard work sometimes and it's sacrifice sometimes. However, that being said, it's a means to an end, I guess. So I wake up at 6 o'clock and I do not do my workout in the morning because my workouts in the morning are just not effective and I get kind of frustrated. So I take that hour that I wake up and I have downloaded a devotional, a Busy Mom devotional actually, to my phone. So before my feet even hit the floor, I wake up and I take about 10-15 minutes and just spend some quiet time reading my devotional and doing some scripture study. And then I also will take another 10 or 15 minutes and read a personal development book, some sort of, not necessarily always self-help, but there is some self-help books or a business-related book, a leadership book, something of that nature. Just something that to help get my mind focused and organized for the day ahead. And then I will take the next half hour and I will check in with my challengers, my challenge groups, make sure I haven't received any messages or any questions from anyone, follow up with people, make sure that all my groups have the information they're supposed to have for that day, for whatever program it is they're doing, or if it's a clean eating challenge, that everyone has everything that they need. So I take a half hour or so to do that. And then I just have my normal day, getting everyone ready to go to school and out the door, and then I work. I post on social media about 3 to 5 times a day, and I will schedule my morning post usually only because, as I mentioned, not a morning person. So I will take about an hour out of my weekend and I will schedule all my morning posts for the week. Also, that way, since there's people, some on the East Coast, some on the West Coast, I don't have to worry about time. I just set it early so that hopefully people can see a little morning motivation first thing when they wake up, no matter where they're at. And then I will post throughout my day. Like if I hear or see something that I think, man, that would have been really helpful to have on my journey, I wish someone would have told me that, I just try and share it. That's what I'm here for. I'm just trying to make it seem less overwhelming and more helpful for other people because I remember being in that position. So I will do that usually around lunch, sometimes in the morning before lunch, sometimes in the afternoon after lunch. I'll add a post here or there. And then my workouts generally happen after the kids have gone to bed. So I try and make, from the time I get home from work, around 4:30 to 5 until about 8 o'clock family time. And, doing some things around the house as well. But we have dinner together and all of that. Now, my kids have practice a couple nights a week at the same time in different places. So my husband takes my daughter and I take my son. And then I will sometimes, because my workouts are only 30 minutes, I'll drop him off, come home, get my workout in then, and get things started for dinner, and then go pick him up. And then when everyone's home, we have dinner then. And then, it's bedtime routine. And after I get the kids to bed, then I work out. I also spend that time after they're in bed for an hour or so after my workout checking in again with everyone, seeing if I've had any messages, if anyone has any questions or concerns or issues, checking in, posting about my workout, getting all that posted in my groups, and so that, I'm showing that I'm being a product of the product, and it helps me on my fitness and health journey. So I would say that wraps up most of what I do. And in theory, this does not at all happen overnight. And I have seen success over the last 14 months pay off. And as you get more and more comfortable with what you're doing, and you get more and more of a routine, and things become a habit, you can add things to your day or your schedule because you're more efficient with what you do. And you just kind of, you feel the flow of your day. Now, the other thing about this is it's a really flexible job. Like, I can still respond to people or post things even if I'm sitting there waiting to pick a child up from piano practice. This business can mostly be ran from your phone. And so that is the convenient thing about this job. And someday, when I'm able to fire my boss and make this my full-time career, I'll be able to do a lot of these things, my workouts, my meal prep, all of that kind of thing during the day while the kids are at school, and then, have even more family time. So I don't feel like, yes, I wake up an hour earlier, but I don't feel like it's wasted time. I don't feel like that hour of sleep that I am giving up is not, I'm taking it to fill my spirit, to get organized, to get my mind in the right spot to start my day, and have a positive, effective day. I will also say on the weekends, whenever I'm cleaning, because that's usually when we clean or something, whenever I vacuum, I pop in headphones and I listen to a podcast. Shailene Johnson has a really good podcast. Shaun T has a really good podcast. Just talking about all kinds of different things, health topics, goals, fitness, different body issues, things of that nature as well. So I just have found that I'm way more effective with my time since being a Beachbody coach, and it's a lot of the tools that Beachbody has given me. So don't think that if this is something you're interested in at all, don't think you don't have the time, because trust me, it really does not take as much time as you think it might. I'm going to work out anyway. And I'm, as a coach, even more likely to work out because I do have to check into groups. So it's a lot of things that I probably should have been doing regardless of whether or not I'm coaching. It's just, I'm, also building relationships and talking to people, which isn't really that much of a hardship. So you do have time, and if you have any questions about any specific issue or concern you might have, definitely post in the comments below or message me. I'd be glad to help you answer any of those questions. So appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks.